road has been long and the sky has been gray. I've walked through the nights and I've wandered the day. I collected some scars from the brambles and thorns and weathered my share of the terrible storms. I look for my worth in the eyes of the crowd. I sang for my supper, I sang very loud, but the applause always fades when the curtains are drawn, leaving me empty and cold at the dawn. My boots are so heavy, my spirit is worn. I'm looking for the place where my courage was born. There's a compass inside that points to the deep, a promise of rest and a promise of sleep. I'm leaving the highway, I'm turning around, I'm putting my feet on familiar ground. I can see the porch light burning so bright, a little gold star in the middle of night, a quiet jazz lullaby calling me in, washing away where the wanderer's been. The smell of the wood smoke, the creak of the floor. I don't need to prove who I am anymore. I'm laying my suitcase down by the door. I finally found what I was looking for. The world is a maze of illusion and glass, where we chase after shadows and hope they will last. I climbed up a mountain to see what was there, and found it was nothing but cold, empty air. But here is the garden where I used to play, where the ghosts of my childhood are hiding away. The kitchen is warm and the kettle is on, all of the lingering shadows are gone. You pour me a cup without asking me where, and I sink in the arms of my favorite chair. I can see the porch light burning so bright, a little gold star in the middle of night, a quiet jazz lullaby calling me in, washing away where the wanderer's been. The smell of the wood smoke, the creak of the floor. I don't need to prove who I am anymore. I'm laying my suitcase down by the door. I finally found what I was looking for. No need for apologies, no need to explain. The house is a shelter from all of the rain. The love is unconditional, steady and true, a harbor of grace, waiting only for you. See the porch light burning so bright, a little gold star in the middle of night, a quiet jazz lullaby calling me in, washing away where the wanderer's been. The smell of the wood smoke, the creak of the floor. I don't need to prove who I am anymore. I'm laying my suitcase down by the door. I finally found what I was looking for. Laying it down, I'm finally home. sit and watch the dust dance in the afternoon sun, thinking about the races that I shouldn't have run. The silver in my hair is a map of the years, a quiet testament to the laughter and tears. We always think we have an ocean of days, but time is a thief with such quiet ways. It steals the summer before you feel the heat. It takes the music right out of the street. I'm looking at the clock on the living room wall, wondering how I managed to survive it all. You can't bribe the second, you can't buy the hour. It fades like a petal on a late blooming flower. But sitting right here in this faded old chair, I find that I finally have nothing to spare. Oh, the hands of the clock, they never slow down. They sweep through the country, they sweep through the town. A steady jazz rhythm that nobody commands, slipping like water right through our hands. Hold on to the minute, let the memory stay before it becomes just a yesterday. I don't need forever, I just need the now to love you completely if time will allow. I remember the rush when I wanted to fly, when the ceiling was low and I reached for the sky. I traded my evenings for silver and gold. A story so common, a story so old. But now I just wanna sit still by the fire and let go of the ego and restless desire to watch how you breathe when you're deeply asleep. These are the treasures I'm trying to keep. The pendulum swings with a heavy soft hum, a heartbeat that waits for tomorrow to come. Oh, the hands of the clock, they never slow down. They sweep through the country, they sweep through the town. A steady jazz rhythm that nobody commands, slipping like water right through our hands. Hold on to the minute, let the memory stay before it becomes just a yesterday. I don't need forever, I just need the now to love you completely if time will allow. Don't fear the evening, don't run from the night. There's beauty hidden in the fading of light. Every tick is a heartbeat, every talk is a breath, a beautiful dance between living and death. They sweep through the country, they sweep through the town. A steady jazz rhythm that nobody commands, slipping like water right through our hands. Hold on to the minute, let the memory stay before it becomes just a yesterday. I don't need forever, I just need the now to love you completely if time will allow. Just the now, slipping away. You sit by the window with tears in your eyes, watching the gray of the overcast skies. The world has been heavy, it broke you in two, and I wish I could carry the burden for you. I know that the words always sound a bit cheap when the valley you're walking is narrow and deep. So I won't tell you stories of how it will pass. We'll talk about the sun shining down on the grass. I'll just pull up a chair and sit by your side with nowhere to go and nothing to hide. There's no need to smile, there's no need to talk. We can just sit in the dark like a rock. I'll anchor you here in the middle of space while the tears run their course down your beautiful face. Sometimes the silence speaks louder than sound. When your heart has been shattered and thrown to the ground, it's a slow jazz rhythm, a hand you can hold, a blanket of warmth when the evening gets cold. I don't have the answers to make it all right, but I'll be your shadow out here in the night. Rest on my shoulder, let the tears gently fall. Silence is the deepest kind of love of them all. The room is so quiet, the clock ticks away. There isn't a single right thing I could say. You're grieving a loss that is hard to explain, a quiet, invisible, terrible pain. People will offer you platitudes free, but I know that's not what you need right now from me. You just need a witness to see you unfold, to know that you're not out there alone in the cold. So I pour us some coffee and turn off the light and sit in the stillness of this heavy night. Sometimes the silence speaks louder than sound. When your heart has been shattered and thrown to the ground, it's a slow jazz rhythm, a hand you can hold, a blanket of warmth when the evening gets cold. I don't have the answers to make it all right, but I'll be your shadow out here in the night. Rest on my shoulder, let the tears gently fall. Silence is the deepest kind of love of them all. If you wanna scream, I won't turn away. If you wanna whisper, I'll listen and stay. No pressure to heal, no pressure to mend, just the presence of an understanding friend. Sometimes the silence speaks louder than sound. When your heart has been shattered and thrown to the ground, it's a slow jazz rhythm, a hand you can hold, a blanket of warmth when the evening gets cold. I don't have the answers to make it all right, but I'll be your shadow out here in the night. rest on my shoulder, let the tears gently fall. Silence is the deepest kind of love of them all. I'm right here, let it fall. The street lamps flicker in the chill of the air. The city is quiet, stripped down to bare. I'm wrapped in a blanket, looking out through the glass, watching the ghosts of the pedestrians pass. The sky's the color of iron and slate. I'm feeling the beautiful burden of weight. And then it begins, just a whisper of white, a delicate dance in the dead of the night. The first flakes of winter are falling so slow, covering the mud and the sorrow below. It hushes the traffic, it softens the sharp. It plays the old world like a classical harp. A blanket of silver, a blanket of peace, making the noise and the franticness cease. Oh, the first flakes of winter are falling from me, a jazz improvisation of white on the tree, melting away on the warmth of the street. A bittersweet song where the cold and warmth meet. The tea in my cup is a deep shade of red. I'm letting go of the words that you said, finding my warmth in the heart of the cold. A beautiful story that never gets old. I light up a candle and turn down the lamp. The air in the room feels so cozy and damp. The world is transforming, becoming so clean, hiding the places where heartbreak has been. It's strange how the cold makes you value the heat, how the bitter exposes the taste of the sweet. I breathe on the window and draw a small heart, watching the edges blur out and depart. It's a solitary magic, a solo ballet, washing the gray of November away. Oh, the first flakes of winter are falling from me, a jazz improvisation of white on the tree, melting away on the warmth of the street. A bittersweet song where the cold and warmth meet. The tea in my cup is a deep shade of red. I'm letting go of the words that you said, finding my warmth in the heart of the cold. A beautiful story that never gets old. Let the frost build on the edge of the pane, and let it wash over the joy and the pain. There is a stillness that only the snow can bring to a heart that is beating so slow. Flakes of winter are falling from me, a jazz improvisation of white on the tree, melting away on the warmth of the street. A bittersweet song where the cold and warmth meet. The tea in my cup is a deep shade of red. I'm letting go of the words that you said, finding my warmth in the heart of the cold. A beautiful story that never gets with the cracks, the heavy old burdens I bear on my back. I used to think broken meant useless and done, a battle I fought that I'd already won. We try to be statues of marble and stone, standing perfectly upright and standing alone. But statues are cold and they don't have a heart. They don't know the feeling of falling apart. I picked up the pieces of who I used to be and found a new rhythm inside of the debris. They say in the East, when a bowl breaks in two, they fill it with gold to make it brand new. The cracks aren't a secret you're trying to hide. They're letting the light shine brightly inside. It's the beautiful flaw, the magnificent tear, the things that we conquer, the things that we fear. A soulful jazz melody, imperfect and real. The beauty of learning exactly how to feel. You're not made of glass, you're made of the earth. Every mistake is a kind of rebirth. So wear all your scars like a crown on your head and dance to the music while the night is still red. I used to chase perfection, a ghost in the wind, a game where you lose long before you begin. I polished the surface, ignored the deep core, always exhausting myself, wanting more. But look at the river, it bends and it weaves. Look at the edges of autumn's brown leaves. Nothing in nature is drawn in a line. The jagged and broken are by grand design. So I'm giving up on the flawless facade. I'm perfectly human and wonderfully flawed. It's the beautiful flaw, the magnificent tear, the things that we conquer, the things that we fear. A soulful jazz melody, imperfect and real. The beauty of learning exactly how to feel. You're not made of glass, you're made of the earth. Every mistake is a kind of rebirth. So wear all your scars like a crown on your head and dance to the music while the night is still red. The stars shine. The water you spilled is now turning to wine. Oh, it's the beautiful flaw, the magnificent tear, learning exactly how to feel. You're not made of glass, you're made of the earth. Every mistake is a kind of rebirth. So wear all your scars like a crown on your head and dance to the music while the night is still red. Perfectly flawed, wonderful.